We're coming to their country, so we need to respect and learn.
So many of the touristy type things are really not the beautiful parts of Bali.
They were not very friendly. They kind of started like harassing us for money.
We are in Indonesia. This is a very interesting tourist destination with thousands of islands with many different subcultures. Now, in this episode, we're gonna find some interesting people to talk to, some foreign tourists. And we call this episode The Good, The Bad and The Ugly. So we're after good stories about Indonesia, the bad stories and the ugly. This is The Good, The Bad and The Ugly. How long have you been here and how many times have you been here?
At least 15 times.
Have you been traveling in Indonesia at all?
I haven't traveled to anywhere but the island of Bali.
Yeah. What's the very best thing that happened to you here?
I have friends that are going to be my lifelong friends.
Yeah. Why is Bali, you think, so popular?
I get trouble because so many of the touristy type things are really not the beautiful parts of Bali. You can get those anywhere.
Yeah.
Just taking the time to sit down with anybody, any local person, and just spending time with them, asking what their life is like is really the treasure.
Did anything bad happen here in Bali?
Nothing bad has really happened here for me. I sometimes get disappointed with the garbage cleanup, and that could be definitely better. We haven't figured that one out yet. Yeah.
I've seen on social media some burning going on as well on the island.
Yeah, there's burning, and just they haven't really figured out a way to be up to date with how to collect their garbage. And
I can understand because it's so busy now, and the island is big, but it's also it's got its limits also. Yeah. Okay, good one. How about maybe that's already the thing, but we also calling it the ugly. Something that you would change to make tourism here a little bit better.
So for me, tourism is the people, and anytime you try to change the way of life here to try to make it better for tourists isn't necessarily the best thing, the way I see it. I think people who come here are missing out if they don't spend time with the people and try to understand the lifestyle here.
I've been trying together with my girlfriend Nuna to show the beauty of Ubud and the surrounding area, and we've been to the touristic places, and I did find everywhere the entrance tickets and people standing in rice fields taking selfies, and this is maybe not that's what you talk about maybe.
Yes, exactly. Okay. Yeah. The real beauty is definitely with the people. The amazing thing about the Balinese also is they're so talented at everything they do. Every artwork, every endeavor, everybody sings, dances, it creates in some way, and it makes it beautiful.
Is there something that you would like to share with us? Maybe a message to the world?
Trying to understand others by understanding yourself, I think, makes a difference for you and for the others. So,
Almost 2 weeks.
Only on Bali?
Only in Bali, yes, for now. I have 2 weeks remaining for my visa, so I will see if I have to extend it or not.
Yeah. Is this part of your Southeast Asian trip?
Yes, I've been to Thailand before, and I will surely go to Singapore, Vietnam and Philippines.
Now we're talking about Indonesia. Well, you have only experience in Bali, you were just saying. We're looking for the very best story, let's say.
It's a snorkeling tour I made around Nusa Penida. I saw some dolphins and turtles, giant turtles, and really a colorful spot for snorkeling, so it was amazing.
We're also looking for the bad. Did anything bad happen on your trip?
When I left the center of Denpasar, it was a better experience for me in my trip because there were too many people, pollution, traffic. I saw it was not the best moment of my trip. Taxi driver also wanted to overprice the course or things like that, but it's really common, I think, in every country in Asia. So anyway.
That's true. And we're also looking for the ugly. So something that you would change about the island Bali to make it maybe more pleasant for you as a tourist.
I don't have any answer for now to this question.
That's okay. No, thank you. Do you have a message to the world or some wisdom to pass on? Could be anything.
Actually, it's my second experience solo traveling. So I think if some people are wondering and questioning themselves about doing it, it was a great experience for me to discover yourself and go outside of your comfort zone. It's a great exercise for that.
It's my third time, and before that, I spent maybe 9 months from like May to March. Then I left back home and I just arrived a week ago.
Welcome back,
Yeah,
I should
thank
say. Are you only staying in Bali or are you traveling around?
For now, Bali. I traveled to Sri Lanka, but it was like very hard to work from there, so it's not a lot of infrastructure and stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
how about in Indonesia? Only Bali then?
Yeah, I've been to Jakarta, but it's not a place to relax for me. Yeah.
How long did you spend in Jakarta?
Maybe like 3 days, yeah.
How was Jakarta like?
Yeah, it's nice, it's developed, but I just prefer Bali, yeah.
Yeah. And why is Bali so nice to you?
I like that it's, at the same time, it's cheap,
Yeah.
but it also very developed, and like you have all the kind of foreigners, you can do like co-working, you can do like all
Yeah.
the brainstorming with
Yeah.
other people, yeah.
Yeah. So it's an ideal place for what you call that? Maybe digital nomads? or-
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Is that what you call yourself or what?
Well, I guess so, yeah. I didn't think about it.
Do you live in Ubud at the moment?
Yeah, in Ubud. Yeah.
How long are you planning to stay this time?
In Bali overall, I think till April.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then in Ubud maybe till the end of month, maybe a little bit more. And then last time I didn't explore a lot of Bali.
Yeah.
So I want to go to the ocean and.
Is it easy for you to get let's say a long-term visa, or do you have to leave every time? Or
Before last year it was very easy because they still had the COVID rules,
Yeah.
and you could like extend endlessly. And now basically after 6 months I will have to leave and I can
Oh.
return again.
Oh wow, 6 months. Is that the tourist visa or are you on a special?
It's not really 6 months, it's 2 months, and you can extend it 2 times by 2 months.
We're looking for the very best stories, some bad stories, and also the ugly stories about Indonesia. Well, maybe in particular Bali. Then, can you tell us a little bit about your best experience, your very best experience here?
I think my host in Ubud is my best experience because he was like second family and like very accommodating and helpful.
How about the bad, maybe the worst experience that you ever had here in Indonesia?
I kind of had a bad experience when I went to, with my friend. We went to the mountains, to Mount Batur, and we just went by Google Maps. We didn't know that, and turns out like there is a gate, and like the locals there, they're a bit different to people in Ubud, and they were not very friendly. They kind of started like harassing us for money, and so that was not really pleasant. But yeah, I understand that they don't have any other job in there, so that's also, yeah.
If that's the worst thing, that it's still okay, no?
Yeah, it's still not so bad, yeah.
And about the ugly, we call this. So is there something that you would change to make it easier or better for tourism here in Indonesia?
I would say for the beginners, I would improve the pavements because it's hard to walk. Like when you're able to drive, it's not such a big deal. But at the beginning, for sure, I can't think of anything else right this moment. Yeah.
Okay. So overall, it's an amazing country.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Totally.
Is there any other country which you would like to live in, let's say, other than Indonesia?
I haven't been there, but I want to try New Zealand.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I think they can give even 9-month visa for tourists, and it's a little long to get a visa, like maybe 3 months in the line. But yeah, I definitely want to check it out.
Yeah. Hey, thank you so much for being so open to us. Do you have a message to the world or some wisdom to pass on?
Just make love, not war.
How long have you been here and how many times have you been here?
I've been here for 1 month, and the last time I was here I was a baby, so I don't remember.
Yeah,
so this counts as
First time maybe.
yeah. So
Okay, and you've been here already a month?
yeah, so I'm actually leaving to go back to London today.
No way.
Yeah.
So you came actually to Bali only for Bali, or did you explore a little bit more than that?
Only Bali, so I came, just me and my brother.
Okay.
He's travelling around and I'm just meeting him in Bali.
What's the very best thing that happened to you?
I think the people have been amazing, and we came to Ubud and I just loved it so much that this is actually my second time back.
Okay.
So I came back on my own without my brother for 3 days to do a retreat, and I would probably say that was my highlight. It was all about meditation and breath work, and it's very, very insightful.
So I'm not very spiritual myself, but I feel the island itself is very spiritual, and there's a lot of weird, not weird, but a special energy going on here.
Yeah, I think especially in Ubud, definitely Ubud.
That retreat, what did you have to do? You say meditation and all that?
So there was yoga, there was meditation, but then there was also like massage, some lovely dinners, lots of breath work, so like focusing on looking inwardsly and like letting go of stuff through breathing it out essentially. But yeah,
Okay.
so it's really good.
So what did you learn there? It's a very personal question maybe.
What did I learn? That our brains are a lot more powerful than we think they are. So that was kind of eye-opening for me. We're doing our breath work, and then all of a sudden I was sweating and my hands were shaking, which was quite scary. Your brain can do amazing things and your mind can do amazing things, but your mind is the only thing that also has the power to calm itself. So although I was panicking and it was all very crazy, my mind actually looked after me at the end and got me back to normal.
We're also looking for the worst experience here. Did you have any bad experience on the island?
It actually was here in Ubud. I decided to go to a palm reader. I shouldn't have, but I thought it would be fun.
Yeah.
He was very specific, not in a good way. He told me that, so I'm 23, and he told me that my boyfriend is going to cheat on me by the time I'm 24. And I said, this isn't true. And he said, this inevitably will happen. I shouldn't have gone, really, because...
Yeah, now you're going to wonder and you're going to, what you're going to do with this information?
Exactly. My next year is going to be filled with anxiety.
Yeah.
So,
you're going to tell him?
I told him. I called him angry. I said, why are you going to cheat on me? And he said, I'm not, chill out.
Is there something that you would change for the better of Indonesian tourism?
I think it's arrogant for us to come to a place and say, oh, the food's this, or the people's this, or the toilets are this. I think, we're coming to their country, so we need to respect and learn. I think that's the main thing, is to not be ignorant. Yeah. And, obviously some awful toilet experiences, but that's what you get when you've got to take it with a pinch of salt and just, I think, be respectful and try and immerse yourself in it rather than seeing something as weird or wrong. So I think we need to do better rather than them as tourists.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to finish like this. Thank you so much. The good, the bad and the ugly. This episode was part of the first part of our Indonesian series. The second part, we're going to Java solo to explore my roots. I'm half Indonesian and my mom got adopted. I'm searching for my biological family. They don't know I'm coming. I don't know even if we can find them, but we are searching for my Indonesian family on Java while exploring the Javanese culture. This is all happening after we explored a little bit of Bali, Lombok and Gili Islands. This channel is based in Thailand. We're showing you the beauty of Southeast Asia, and now we are in Indonesia. Thank you so much for watching till the very end. I would like to say from Ubud in Bali, bye for now and stay tuned.